Hello, Tucson Unified Community. This week marks a day of historic action across our state as thousands of educators from across the state, from many different districts, will be converging upon our state's capital with one common message, a demand for a support for public education in the areas of funding and personnel and capital technology and service to students. It's no secret that your message is a powerful one, your cause a noble one, and those who mobilize in support of public education are its proudest defenders. Since the year 2009, all-day kindergarten has been funded in the amount of $1.5 billion. Since 2009, $2 billion have been taken from district capital budgets across this state. Hit hardest has been the Tucson Unified School District, to the tune of $146 million in lost capital funding since the year 2009. Arizona ranks in the bottom 10 states and 5 states with regard to teacher salaries in the areas of middle school teachers, elementary school teachers, and high school teachers. There can be no cause more important than the cause that forces our state government to prioritize public education as the greatest investment that it can make in our state's future. And while we support your cause and stand behind each and every single one of you that rise up to defend public education, we cannot support any action that will take students away from classrooms. That's why we've made the decision to make an attempt to keep as many of our schools open as possible to provide basic food services and transportation to our kids. Just as I've given you some very powerful numbers regarding the funding that's been lost in the Tucson Unified School District since the year 2009, there are other more powerful numbers I need to give you. There are over 5,000 children in the Tucson Unified School District that are refugees, that live at or below the poverty level and depend on our schools for their only meal for the day, and sometimes the classroom being the only air-conditioned place that they'll enjoy. In some sectors of our district, we have 80% of our school communities or higher that are free and reduced lunch qualifiers, meaning they live at or below the federal poverty level. I believe we have a moral responsibility to make an attempt to keep as many schools open as we possibly can that will provide basic food services to these children as well as transportation. With that being said, I want you to understand that as your superintendent, student safety and staff safety is my #1 priority. We would never put kids or our employees in an environment that was dangerous or unsafe. We would never ask our staff members to go into an environment where the supervision levels are inadequately safe. In all instances where the amount of students are going to exceed the amount of staff that we have available to supervise, we will be forced to close schools. We will be examining our schools on a school-by-school basis, using the survey data that our principals and our teachers and our parents provide to make sure that we are making the safest possible choice for each and every single school for this coming Thursday. In the name of student and staff safety, we need your help. This is where you can help us by following all appropriate time reporting procedures and calling into the ASOP system as soon as possible for any planned absences on Thursday. By doing this, hopefully no later than the end of the day on Tuesday, you will help our team go through on a school-by-school basis and identify those schools that will not be able to provide the supervision necessary to continue basic services. This analysis will help us to communicate in an immediate fashion to our school and parent communities, providing them a 48-hour notice of any schools that we may have to close on Thursday. Because you see, being Red for Ed and being here for our kids and parents, they're not two different things. They're one and the same. Though it is our intention to continue basic services at as many schools as we possibly can, I want you to know that this is not a long-term plan. We in no way equate providing food services and supervision for the day with an instructionally rigorous environment. This is a plan designed to get us through 1 or 2 days max, and in no way reflects my belief in the power of the classroom teacher and the importance of the work that you do. Should the work stoppage affect this district in a longer-term fashion, we will revisit our plan and we will monitor and adjust. I can guarantee each and every single one of our employees, if you follow the appropriate time reporting procedures, we will provide you safe harbor, a non-retaliatory environment where your views, your opinions, and your passions will be respected, and where no punitive actions will be taken on any employee who chooses to engage in Thursday's activities or chooses to come to work. We hope that as employees of Arizona's second largest school district, that we can come together through this historic week, and we can do it in a way that reflects our name, a unified way. Thank you, employees of the Tucson Unified School District. I wish you all the best.